I'm just trying to be more present now that I'm in this phase of recovery where I do get to do more things. Hey y'all, it's Morgan and welcome to another hysterectomy recovery update video. I was originally gonna do a 7 through 12 month update, but that kind of felt like too long to wait. So you're getting a 7 through 9 month update instead. So without further ado, let's get to month 7. I'm at month 7 right now. If you're just now tuning in, quick background, I had a hysterectomy because of suspected endometriosis and adenomyosis. Turns out I did have adenomyosis, not endometriosis, and I have been documenting my recovery process, and you can go check out my hysterectomy playlist to catch up on where I've been, where I started, and what my recovery has been like so far. Okay, so let's talk about month 7. I'm still seeing improvement month to month. One of the newer things this month is I've been a little bit more active. And for me, that means I have been able to regularly empty the dishwasher and do little bits of cleaning around the house, which was like impossible for me before. It was going to cause a pain flare, it was going to make me sick. And now I'm kind of able to do a little bit of that, not overdoing it or anything. Every day's not the same, so some days I don't feel good enough to empty the dishwasher, and that's okay too. And I'm still seeing a chiropractor. I've been going for like 2 months now, and I've been seeing quite a bit of improvement. I still have back pain, but I'm getting more range of motion and I'm loosening up, and I think the back pain's getting better. And yeah, so I'm still figuring that out, but making progress. I do still have some issues with food, but not nearly as often. I still like to mainly eat my safe foods and then maybe like once a week have a meal that's a little bit more adventurous as I venture back into eating other foods. Oh, but my in-laws were in and I was able to go out to eat with them and went out to eat a couple times, and like that was just not something that I would do before. Pretty much if people were going out to eat around me, I would just stay home because I was like, I'm not gonna eat, I might get nauseous, no thank you. So that was also pretty big to be able to just kind of casually go out to eat and actually eat the food. That was pretty cool. One of the things I'm working on to help with the pain is trying to like soothe my nervous system and like figure out how to regulate it better. And I feel mentally like much clearer. Like I'm getting more and more clear, but I'm getting so many thoughts now that it's kind of hard to keep up with them because I wasn't eating for a long time, so like there wasn't that many thoughts and they were kind of all jumbled. But now like it's just all getting clearer. One of the things that I really need to do though is find a primary care provider. I had a not so great experience with the last one I tried, and it's just kind of turned me off from trying again, but I need to do it because like I think I still have other issues that need diagnosed. Like I don't think that I'm just gonna be okay from the hysterectomy. It definitely helped. Like I am leagues better than I was before just from the hysterectomy, and I'm still making progress. But I don't think it's the only thing that's going on. Yeah, I need to go to primary care, but I gotta find somebody that's gonna listen and like actually be on my team. And like, I'm not there to prove that I'm sick, I'm there to get answers. Like, you know what I mean? So maybe by the next update, there will be progress in that area. Maybe. I have a pretty decent idea of what else might be going on internally, like what might be wrong with me. They're not necessarily things that are easy to diagnose, so that also makes me just like hesitant of starting the process, because like once I start, like it might not stop for a little bit. And like when I started the chiropractor, it was like 3 times a week for a month, and like I don't drive myself, like my husband takes me, so it's kind of a lot. Alright, I think that is all for month 7, and I will see you again next month. So I am currently 9 months post-op today, and I did not film an 8-month update because life was just a bit overwhelming and I was tired, and by the time I felt up to it, it was a week past, so I figured I would just go over it the same time I did my 9-month update, because I did take some notes. And I apologize if the lighting gets a bit weird. I'm working with Mother Nature here, so you get what you get. Month 8 kind of felt like a little bit of a setback. I pushed past my limits and did too much, and it caused a bit of a flare, caused extra pain and lower appetite and just tiredness. But yeah, I just kind of stretched my bodies in ways that it just wasn't ready for yet, and kind of paid the price for that. And then I was just tired most of the month, and it just kind of felt like a step back in recovery. But like, I just have to remind myself, and I remind myself then, that recovery is not linear. Some days will be better, some days will be worse, and I just happen to have a few weeks of worse. But like my flare was disruptive, but it wasn't nearly as bad as they used to be before surgery. So yeah, month 8, not the best, but it was temporary, you know. I got through it, learned some lessons, and then we were on to month 9. So month 9 has been a bit better, and I can feel myself getting stronger. Even last month I could feel myself being stronger than I used to be, and now I have a bit more energy. So I've been doing things that bring me joy, like sketching and reading, because like I used to be too sick to even do that. So I'm just kind of enjoying it now that I can, and like have the mental clarity and everything. And I've been doing bits of cleaning around the house and a little bit of cooking, and I've been eating pretty okay. And I'm just trying to be more present now that I'm in this phase of recovery where I do get to do more things. And I'm trying to not spend my energy that I have now on being productive, because I don't want to fall into hustle culture. That ain't gonna do nothing good for my nervous system. And that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now, is healing my nervous system and trying to get it to be less sensitive and make it feel safe and stuff, because it's still a bit sensitive. My back still hurts, and I get nausea and vomiting, especially with stressors. And this past month did have kind of a big stressor. One of our 2 rabbits pretty unexpectedly passed away, so that has been an adjustment and a trial for my nervous system, and I made it through that okay. And then the power went off a few nights ago and just totally shocked my nervous system. Just like, it was nighttime and it was completely dark, and we've never had our power go off before. Like it's only flickered, and like my body was just like shaking uncontrollably. And then my muscles were a bit tired the next couple days, and I've taken it easy since then. You just never know when a stressor is gonna pop up, but what I've been reading is your nervous system, a healthy nervous system, it's not that it doesn't get shocked, it's that it returns back to its resting state. It doesn't stay in that activated state. So that's what I'm practicing, is even when I do get stressed or have triggers, to try to make my body feel safe. Oh, and I have been really enjoying being outside and enjoying the seasons changing, and we've had so many flowers around our yard popping up, and I've been just really taking it in and trying to absorb it all. And I've even done a few garden activities, and yeah, that's a lot more than I could do last year at this time, and I was having a lot of trouble enjoying it then. So yeah, just taking it all in. And I'm still seeing a chiropractor once a week. It definitely helps keep my back in check from getting like really bad. And I still have not seen a new primary care doctor yet. I've researched and found one that I think could be good, but setting up the appointment's a whole other hurdle. Calling and making appointments really stresses me out. It makes my armpits sweat, it makes my nervous system angry, and really just kind of has the potential to ruin my whole day and wear me out. And that's not to mention actually preparing and going to the appointment, and then the possible tests and imaging, and I'm just honestly not ready for it yet. I just kind of want to enjoy this phase where I'm at in recovery and kind of just be at peace and figure out my life and what it is, and kind of living slow. And I'm just not ready for the pressure and stress of going to doctors to try to figure out how to maybe fix the rest of my pain. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on my nervous system and trying to figure out how to make it happy, and hopefully continue to get better and stronger. I think that I'm ready to maybe do a little bit of working out with some maybe resistance bands or something. I've been moving around with my body weight and stuff, kind of just whatever feels right. So maybe just like a little bit of resistance might be nice. We'll see if I'm there yet. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the future, and I'll be back with more updates. But that is all for this one. And if you don't want to miss future updates, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to see my hysterectomy experience and my recovery so far, be sure to check out my hysterectomy playlist. And I will see you again soon in the next video. Bye!